just want to know if you still care. I want to know that you still can't resist me. You're still waiting for me to comfort you and make you feel better. I'm your drug and you're deeply addicted to me, accepting whatever bitter crumbs I throw your way. I want to know you're still willing to do anything I ask. When I say jump, you ask how high. I want to know you still haven't found your power and believe that I have all the power to make you happy again. I like it that you put all your hope and dreams onto me, because that means I have the power to crush it whenever I want. I want to know you're still weak, without any boundaries, and willing to put up with all my crap, allowing me to manipulate, cheat, lie, without any consequences. I want to know how upset, angry, and jealous you are about my new relationship, because that means I still have control and power over your emotions and action. I like to know that I can still push your buttons anytime I want, because you never learn to stand up for yourself and tell me no. As long as you still allow me in your life, I will continue to use, abuse, and manipulate you in any way I wish, simply because I can, and you're too weak to do anything about it. You're still smitten, obsessed, infatuated with our honeymoon period to know anything different. You still hold onto the false hope and believe in silly fairy tales, so who am I to burst your bubble as long as you still think we have a chance? I like to know how scared you are of losing me. All that begging, pleading, pleasing only feed into my ego, which means I'm still important in your eye, and that leave you vulnerable to any future abuse should I crawl back into your life. So, continue to stalk me, obsess over my social status, and berate yourself. I purposely created for your viewing pleasure, to show you and the world what you're missing out on and how wonderful and awesome I am. I want you to stay dependent to me. That's why I called you all those mean things, so you stay insecure, helpless, and depressed. I never want you to grow a backbone, get mean, learn to assert yourself, figure out that you have been abused, or discern my actions and behavior. I like that you're constantly obsessed and confused over me, my every action and words. You would rather waste your precious time in life trying to figure me out to get even with me than to get on with your life. How sad and pathetic. In any case, stay asleep, unaware, and continue to remain in denial, my little lamb. I don't hate you. I just hate it when I don't have control or power over you. You're too unimportant for me to hate or waste my energy on. If you dare to try to point out my flaws or fault, I would simply deny, deflect, ignore, minimize, or blame them all on you. Stop making it so easy for me to win. Whenever you engage with me, I win. The only way you can win is to block me and cut me out of your life completely. But I know you're too weak to do that. Hence, you take the bait anytime I reach out to you. So, continue to give me all the attention I don't deserve. If you call me a narcissist and think that this will shame me into changing, think again. I don't want to change. I don't need to change. I don't care enough about you to change. Why would I, when I get so much gratification from getting my way? If you dare to complain, know that I will punish you and replace you with someone else who will give me what I want without question. I live only for my own pleasure, needs, and desire. You're only here to serve me, validate me, and make me feel good about myself without complaining, whining, or criticizing. To earn my love, I demand your full obedience and submission. It's not my job to stop you from buying into my BS or lies. It is your job to become wiser, smarter, and get out when you can. If you're still staying, then I assume that you're a willing participant to my crazy making, abuse, and gaslighting. When you respond, you're showing me that you're available for my needs. You're giving me access to your body, resources, time, money, attention, care, empathy, and compassion, hoping that I'll stay and try to work things out. I might, until someone better come along, or you offend me with something silly, and I'll have no problem blaming it all on you and justify my mistreatment towards you. To me, love is power and control, nothing else. The only emotion I feel is for myself. Only my pain, anger, and hurt matters. No one else. I love having power and control over you. I love how I can make you feel, think, and do whatever I want. I love how I can make you believe in my lies about how useless, worthless of a person you are, because deep down, that's what you believe about yourself. Which is mostly false, but you don't know any better. I enjoy pulling hot and cold on you because it makes you wonder about me and increase your self-doubt. The more confused you get, the more delighted I am, because then you come to me, asking me for answers, which I might happily provide it, if I tell you the truth at all, depending on my mood, of course. The emotional torment and torture you're willing to suffer show me how much I matter to you, even when you're acting like you don't. Because at the end of the day, you can't imagine how you can live without me. The more agonized you are, the more it validates how much I have you in my hand. It will never end because only I get to say when it will end. You think that staying friends with me might give you an in, holding on to false hope that one day I will regret my decision, apologize, and magically change into the man of your dreams. Dream on. Remember now, I only care about what's beneficial and convenient for me, not you or love. I want access to all your goodies without the commitment or responsibility of an actual relationship. You gotta know that this will always be a one-sided relationship. You will do all the work while I get to play. I get all the goodies without all the mess. I want you to trauma bond with me, to believe that you can't live without me or ever find love again. But that's because you never rejected or challenged the lies I feed you. Your unhealed childhood fears of abandonment, needing someone to take care of you, attract you to my dark side. Codependency and people-pleasing qualities make you a perfect target. Your stubbornness of wanting to fix me, rescue me, or trying to change me is what keeps you further attached. Wake up! Your love is not that special to change anyone, least of all me. Your willingness, dedication, and undying devotion to spend your youth, time, and energy on me made me feel rewarded to continue exploiting you for my needs. Your undiscerning need to empathize, feeling wanted and needed by everyone, make it so easy for me to play with your emotions. A promise of change is all it takes. Your naivete, innocent, inexperience, and blind trust make you attracted to people like me. You want to be liked. You want to be loved so badly, sold you out. Your unwavering need to be loved without truly loving yourself first make you vulnerable to my love bombing. Your low self-esteem make it extremely easy for me to manipulate and deceive you. Your need for a Prince Charming, knight in shining armor makes you susceptible to my charm. As long as you continue to make excuses for me, enabling my bad behaviors, and stay in denial, I don't have any reason to change or take responsibility for my actions. Why should I? Your actions say that it's okay for me to give you less because that's what you think you deserve. Although you might think that you're an innocent victim, you are not. You overlook all the red flags, even in the beginning. Your denial and minimizing of me and our problems were the golden ticket for me to continue the dysfunction. Your fear of being alone and lack of confidence make it easy for you to take me back. You allow me to abuse you over and over again without reporting me to the authorities. You place your need to protect me and our dysfunctional relationship over yourself or your children. Your misguided love made me feel like I can get away with anything. Your devotion to keep the family together give me more reason to keep you in the dysfunction, even though the children are already messed up from you staying. I can only teach them how to be selfish like me or be a weakling like you. Is that what you want? I know you can't leave. I know your fear of judgment from others. What will other people think? Although I hate you, I don't want to let you go because I still need you to serve me. Don't mistake that for love. I only love how you reacted when I make fun of you, criticize you, or humiliate you. The more you told me how much I'm hurting you, just validate my power. I love it when you didn't heed the warning, advice of others to leave me or to go no contact with me. That means I have more opportunity to slip in and out of your life whenever I wish. I love it that you stop living your life and become obsessed about getting revenge or fantasizing about getting back together with me. Never stop researching about me, trying to figure out what's wrong with me, with the hope of fixing me one day. Sure, you say it's to avoid meeting other people like me, but tell me, who's the fool when you try to apply common sense or logic to understand my irrational mind? So you can still hold on to the lies you tell yourself and stay in denial about my inner goodness? Silly foolishness. Can't you see it's all smoke and mirrors? All of that is a fool errand. By the way, keep your victimhood story, because then I'll always be on your mind, your dreams, and the cause of your nightmares. I like it that you can never stop talking about me to your friends and family, trying to get sympathy and pity because I have defined your life story. You will always be my victim, as long as you keep holding on to your victim identity. You might have gotten away physically, but as long as you hold any anger, resentment, or hurt about me, I know I still own you mentally and emotionally. You see, I don't just live in your world. I become the negative voices inside your head, the judging bully who torture you every day until you wisen up and stand up to it. You will always be traumatized by me until you empower yourself and heal your wounds. I enjoy your need for my validation, approval, and your infantile love fantasy keep you coming back for more. Your perpetual self-doubt, always wondering if it's your fault, afraid of hurting my feelings. I don't have any feelings to be hurt over. Why feel any remorse or guilt when I can easily project all the blame onto you? I'm perfect, and you're the bad person, remember? Your hesitation, indecisiveness, passivity. Oh yes, I told you, you were the love of my life. We were soulmate, and you believed me. Even though you know it didn't feel right, you good girl mask make you too polite to say no. You only want to see the good in people. It's what makes you blinded to my inner demons. The laughable part is, all this time you never knew how much power you have, so you gave me all of it. To control your mind, to blame you for my problems, to continue using and abusing you without fighting back. You keep trying to make it work because you were too scared to lose me. The abuser, the narcissist. What does that say about you? Because of your naivete, fantasy, and outdated romantic ideas about love, you blindly get together with me without clearly knowing me. Then you downplay my dangerousness and my capacity to hurt when I show you my cards. This error in judgment had cost you greatly, hasn't it? Yet you still continue to romanticize about me, about our relationship, trying to get it right while ignoring your basic instinct, intuition, or any common sense to leave. So be glad that I left you and move on to my next target. Don't waste your time envying her. I promise to do everything I did with you to her, maybe even more. If I were you, I will move on and don't ever look back. Because if you ever take me back or try to stay friends with me, you might not get so lucky next time.